What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D2 Wild checking in once again, back in the building today, guys, with Got 'em Early, the Jordan 3 Seoul 2.0. Check him out, man. Listen. Before we jump into today's video, did you know that every hour, one man out there is diagnosed with testicular cancer? It's actually the most common cancer for men out there ages from 15 to 35. And April is actually the National Testicular Cancer Awareness Month. And I think it's something very serious to talk about for us men out here. That's why I'm excited to team up with Manscaped on this one and the Testicular Cancer Society to help spread awareness and support fighters, survivors, and families affected by it. We save balls. With that said, Manscaped just dropped a brand new special edition Lawnmower 5.0 and boxers to go alongside with it. This is actually called the TCS Ball Hero Bundle. Let's get straight into it, man. You already know what it is when it comes to the lawnmower. Check out this special edition guy right here. Cordless, waterproof, dual head blades, constant RPM motor, and a super bright LED light to hit every tricky little spot out there. This one is definitely going to be my upgrade, and it being a special edition TCS, Testicular Cancer Society, and Manscaped collab, I can know when I'm shaving, I'm also helping promote awareness of this horrible cancer that affects us men out there. Then to go alongside with it, once I clean up, I have these special edition boxers, which are some of the best boxers out there. I would say the best boxers out there. They literally cradle your balls. I didn't even see that. Look, check your balls. Check them, trust me. Every bundle helps raise awareness to testicular cancer, as well as a $50,000 donation coming from Manscaped to the TCS. Head over to Manscaped, use my link down below in the description to get 20% off on your order, plus free shipping. And that's also international shipping as well. Let's help raise awareness. And also, guys, take care of yourself and do monthly checks down there, checking for any lumps. It may sound funny, but this is a serious matter, especially for us guys out there 15 to 35, who I feel like is a big portion of my viewership. Check down there because it is a very, very easy cancer to screen within yourself at home. Huge shout out to Manscaped for partnering me for this month of April. And even though it may be April, moving forward in May, June, July, for the rest of the year, guys, take care of yourself and check down there when need be. All right, guys, so we got in, of course, something extremely special today, uncut and raw. So this is how this thing comes. Now, I don't know if retail pairs will, of course, they will remove this paper already, but this being here on the box lets me know that the box detailing must be very, very clean. So clean that they want to keep it from getting messed up. Check it out. You can check out the box. You got the clouds floating right there. The box also has the elephant print featured on it, which is textured, so you can run your finger across there and actually feel that on the box itself. All right, so we're gonna unbox this together. Wow. So the inside of the box, pretty plain Jane, but right here, this is how it comes packaged. They just recently did something like this on the Forget-Me-Not 4s, where it was tied up in a paper and then tied with like a bow, or more of a yarn. This is more like a bow, but this is also, if you can look and see, obviously, the trimming on the Chicago Bulls basketball shorts, as well as their jersey, the trimming that goes along the edges of those apparels or jerseys. Opening that up, but we got some Korean lettering right here, but it's featured in these bubbles all around here. Of course, you know, Seoul and Korea has a lot of sneaker culture and streetwear culture within the community itself. Each shoe is packaged individually as well. So we'll pull one of them out. These are clean. These are clean. Bam! So check it out. Slightly different than the original pair that came out in, I want to say, in 2018, I want to say. And this, of course, the 2018 pair was a regional exclusive, and then later coming out, I think, in 2020, but like in women's sizes. This pair is slightly different than that pair from back then. The leather quality on there is very nice. It features more of almost like a sail type of look and look overall. Alexa, turn studio to daylight. It almost has that age type of look and almost the similar look to what we see like on Unions. The trimming, you could see that trimming feature there that kind of looks like what we saw with the Jordan 1 BBB Union collab, the Bethy Beauty Supply and Jordan 1 Union Summer of Love 96, I believe the specific name, of course. On the inside, you have some, like a velvet material going on in the inside, a very smooth type of cotton going on also. Nike Air on the back. I'll have a lot of more B-roll showing closer up, so everything. Nike Air on the inside. You got Nike Air on the back. This aged overall type of look, almost like a RAL 8000 if you know what that color is, but it's like a very tannish type of brown rather than your typical cell. Now the actual elephant print itself is gray, but the inner debossed material is of a darker brown, very similar to what you see on the outline of the shoe as well. And it has like just a very different type of tint overall featured on the shoe. Now the quality of the leather is very, very plush and nice as well. You have the embroidery of the South Korean flag featured there, something that was on the original as well, but the original was way more just white. It was white, overall white shoe. This one is a little bit more aged look. The outsole also features that as well, and then the Nike Air hang tag on the left shoe we have. I'm gonna see if there's anything on the right one. Packaging, everything is crazy on this. And trust me guys, this is just a first look. We're gonna do a way deeper dive on the sneaker, figuring out what everything means, all the hidden messages, everything, because there's also some symbolism going on the backs of the tongue. I'm trying to see if both of these are the same. No, each symbol on the back of the tongue is different as well, so keep that in mind. You also have like a very unique type of material featured on the back of the collar, which is almost like a, close to like a nylon, not neoprene, but more of like a nylon type of material featured on the back portion of that heel. And it comes with that plastic insert, that paper insert, I would say, to, I guess, protect that material. But for some reason, just feeling these and looking at these in hand, they have that Union type of overall look and color. It looks like a Union almost, you feel me, for the most part. But of course, this is the Seoul 2.0. So keep that also in mind. Now the box, it reads Air Jordan 3 Retro OG SP for special projects. The box, the presentation, everything, I think they hit this one out of the park. And a lot of this also has to do with inspiration from the 1988 Summer Olympics, which was in South Korea in Seoul. And this is called the Seoul 2.0. And the blue portion that we mentioned earlier, the nylon there, is a part of, I believe, Korean garments. That's where the inspiration behind this back portion is here. Of course, the tongue is for the South Korean flag. All right, guys, so I did a little bit of chat GPT and salutes to the homie, my brother Jay, who is Korean, that helped me out with some of the wording here. So on the left sneaker that you see right here, right, this one, this means dream in Korean, while the second one is jong. And jong, kind of hard to translate it, but basically it means like warmth, loyalty. And from what Jay kind of explained to me, is kind of like the type of feeling you get when you have a close friend who you haven't seen in a while, but when you do see them, it's like no time has passed, like a very close individual that maybe you ain't seen in 2-3 years, but when you see him, it was just like yesterday. That's the way he kind of explained it to me. Now, there was some wordings on the paper that was a little bit harder to find. One of the translations was, of course, elephant, kokiri, repeated around the circle. So I believe these are all the same. Okay, so all these wordings are actually the same in the circle, which I believe is elephant. And then they're saying this one in the middle, I gotta do some better I've been snapshotting it, trying to get some better translations, but I think some even said that this was like short for KO or for Korea, but we'll do a deeper dive when we actually get some more time to analyze this sneaker. Now, these are actually releasing on May 15th, so keep that in mind. This is a May 15th release, so these are actually right around the corner. The previous pair was extremely limited due to the fact that it was an overseas release and was going for around like $1,500 to $1,000 to $1,500 in the States. The retail on these so far, though, seems to be around $200, so keep that in mind, and will be available at select stores. These are, though, in my opinion, extremely dope. Like these are fire, bro. These are fire. So be on the lookout. We'll be doing a full-on in-depth review, talking more about this though in the upcoming future. So stay tuned. It should be right around the corner. But let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section on this one, because this one caught me off guard. This is pretty fire. Not gonna lie. But I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm out. Peace.